Hello, and good evening. This is Bradley Naranch, the author of The Wizard of Ur, a postmodern fairy tale. Tonight I'll be reading Part 3A, The Oracle, Episode 1. The part of Dewey the Cat will be played by Hello Kitty. The part of Sergey Brin will be played by Totoro. The part of Larry Page will be played by Oliver the Frog, and the part of the Oracle will be played by Bananas. And I will be voicing the part of T.R. Hoodie. Reader's note, this part has bad language. Kids, skip to part 4 now. T.R. and Dewey said their goodbyes to Magpies Larry and Sergey to visit the Kingdom of Ur Welcome Center and to use their gender-neutral restroom. All public facilities inside were voice-activated and understood all languages spoken in Pangaea, including ancient ones like Sumerian, Aramaic, and Classical Greek, as well as indigenous languages like Inuit and Ojibwe. In addition, all signs could be translated into any world language simply by saying aloud, "Translate this into my native tongue." This was linked to the visitor's smartphone IP address and Apple login ID, in TR's case, although they were considering getting an Android as well, as a sort of burner phone backup for Dewey, to avoid being banned from social media. "Bathroom door open," said TR, and the door opened. "Toilet seat open," said TR, and the toilet seat opened. After TR had done her business. Number 2, if you must know. They said, "Toilet, wash my butt," and a gentle, pulsating stream of warm water cleaned her bottom before an airdryer turned on, accompanied by Yanni instrumental music playing from ceiling-mounted Bose speakers. Once ready, TR stood up and said toilet flush and close seat, and this happened as well. "Water on," TR instructed the sink. "Soap dispensed," they said, and an aromatherapeutic blend of biodegradable liquid soap dropped into their waiting hands. "Water off," said TR next, and the water turned off. "Dryer on," TR said. An air dryer built into the sink turned on, allowing TR to dry their hands. "Dryer off," TR said, and this happened as well. "Door open," said TR, and the restroom door opened. "Door close," said TR, and the door closed. "How civilized," remarked Dewey, who was observing this from inside the spacious Net Zero Welcome Center lounge. Who would kill trees just to wipe their feces-encrusted backsides? No cat would ever come up with a harebrained system like that. "Right," said TR. "Thank goodness for smart restrooms. These ones here in the Kingdom of Ur are the best I've ever seen." Meanwhile, Magpie Larry, "You know, we do have a lot of money stashed away in the forest, Sergey, and we've never done anything truly adventurous with our lives." "And we've never done anything truly adventurous with our lives since we found a Google. Maybe we should ask TR and Dewey if we can guide them to the Oracle to ask if Bradley Naranch will be elected the 47th President of the United States in November 2024 as an independent and fully self-funded third-party candidate whose Purple Party movement blends traditional red state and blue state politics, but adds a unique visionary momentum that thus far American politics has been lacking. What do you think, Sergey? Sergey thinks this over. Magpie Sergey. I mean, I was going to watch some cat videos this afternoon on YouTube, but I guess I could let them wait. Magpie Larry, dude, you can stream cat videos on your Oculus VR headset when you go to sleep tonight. Magpie Sergey, I was going to play the new Myst game instead. Magpie Larry, don't be a fucking asshole, Sergey. Playing computer games isn't a top priority for us at the moment. I'm thinking that the end of days is approaching, and that if billionaire birds like us don't take immediate and decisive action to promote political profits like Bradley by helping TR and Dewey complete their allegorical hero's quest, then we're going to get left behind. Sergey thinks this over. Magpie Larry, plus Bradley has great ideas for resolving the conflict in Ukraine, for nuclear weapons disarmament, for peace in Israel and Palestine, and for restoring sane, adult, diplomatic, economic, and cross-cultural relations with Vladimir Putin and the citizens of the Russian Federation. Magpie Sergey, well, there's that. Magpie Larry, get off the fucking fence, dude. It's time. The final countdown. The apocalypse. Your billions of near worthless dollar-denominated fiat currency won't save you from God's final judgment. Magpie Sergey, well, there's that as well. Magpie Larry, then we're set. We'll join TR and Dewey as the Scarecrow character in the original Wizard of Oz storyline. Magpie Sergey, whatever, dude. Magpie Larry and Magpie Sergey give each other beak bumps. Just then, TR and Dewey exit from the Kingdom of Her Welcome Center, looking clean, refreshed, and revitalized. TR, we're about to leave to meet the Oracle. Y'all know where he lives? Magpie Larry, actually, we'll guide you there if you'd like. We did invent Google Maps, you know. Magpie Sergey, well, we took credit for it, that's for sure. TR, you birds seriously will accompany us on our adventure? Magpies, Larry, and Sergey in unison. Fuck yeah, we're Corvids. That's how we roll. Dewey. Could we perhaps do the next part of the narrative as a Rocky-style training montage, accompanied by a musical soundtrack or something? Because it's getting kind of late, and I think we should give the Oracle enough dialogue space to create a complex and compelling avatar version of Larry Ellison, upon whom the Oracle is based. TR thinks this over. TR, looking at Magpie Larry and Sergey, I'm game if you are. Magpie Larry, sure. What song should we pick? Magpie Sergey, Rock Me Like a Hurricane? TR, too much. Magpie Larry, I've had the time of my life? TR, too soon. Dewey, Memories from Andrew Lloyd Webber's long-running and highly successful musical Cats? TR, too maudlin. Magpie Larry, well, let's just do the 500 Miles song by the Proclaimers and be done with it. TR, trite, but it will have to do. You do know it's called I'm Gonna Be, right? Magpie Larry, lying. I know that. Sure, I did. TR checks their Apple Music app. Let's stick with I'm Gonna Be, 500 Miles as the montage theme song, but how about we use the Sleeping at Last cover version to appeal to younger YouTube viewers, I'm thinking. Magpie Larry, yeah, good idea. It's a little down-tempo, but maybe if we do the montage in heavily filtered slow-motion sequence, it will look really cool when Amazon Studios comes out with their video-on-demand version of the story. Dewey, do I get a vote? Because I want us to play I'm Gonna Be a Star by Hello Kitty at some point. TR, sure, Dewey. Whatever you want. Your wish is our command. And with that, TR, Dewey, Magpie Larry, and Magpie Sergey began their journey to the lion's den. Slow motion, animated montage prepared by Leica that takes our four main characters through the Santa Cruz Mountains all the way to the horse-friendly town of Woodside, where fossil fuel vehicles are not allowed, and only horses, bikes, e-cycles, e-cars, and e-trucks are permitted within the town limits. Cowboys and cowgirls lean down from their horses to wave to TR Dewey and the Google Magpies as they pass. A light rain is falling, the sun is shining, and an enormous rainbow covers the sky as the group proceeds to the Japanese castle of the oracle, called the Lion's Den. TR. Well, we made it. That was kind of fun, actually. Magpie Larry. We should do this sort of thing more often. Magpie Sergey. Right? Dewey stands in front of a security camera at the gated entrance to the Lion's Den. It is an imposing stone edifice with a heavy wooden door crafted from a Japanese cedar and studded with wrought iron embellishments. TR. Dude must have a lot of money. Magpie Larry. The Oracle? Shit, yeah, he's loaded. Locked and loaded. The Oracle is the alpha male lion around these parts. He's scared of exactly nothing. Dewey. So he's not cowardly, like that pussy-footed buffoonish lion in Frank Baum's version? Magpie Larry. Not even close. No one calls the Oracle a pussy and lives to get away with it. TR. Is he really that bad? Magpie Larry. He quotes Genghis Khan as his inspiration. Genghis frickin' Khan. TR. Well, Genghis was a highly successful leader who took an underdog band of horse-riding Central Asian warriors and put the fear of God in China, the Middle East, South Asia, and much of Eastern and Central Europe at the time. You just can't argue with success like that. Magpie Sergey. Dude, Genghis Khan was no Jesus. True that, but you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs, can you? Magpie Larry. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about, dude. Dewey. Interrupting. Kids, it's time we made our presence to the Oracle known. Stand back and hear me roar. TR, do you still have that Tivoli Bluetooth portable speaker of yours? TR, surprised. Actually, I do. It was in one of the pockets of my Gore-Tex jacket and miraculously survived the flaming vortex and the thinly veiled crucifixion and resurrection ordeal that we survived on the endless ocean while on the oak raft. Magpie Larry. Tivoli does make some really solid gear. Dewey. Cue up Roar by Katy Perry, the one with the video where the tiger jumps out. TR holding up her iPhone. Is this the one? Dewey. That's the one. Let's show that Chinese zodiac, monkey mind, Leo astrological sign Larry Ellison, senior citizen septuagenarian that we wood tigers don't take shit from anyone. Dewey presses one paw to the call button on the Oracle's gate. The Oracle. Yes? Who is it? Maybe Jeff Bezos? To come and beg me to save Amazon from its impending collapse? Dewey. No. It's Dewey, the library frickin' cat. Let us in, dude. The Oracle. And just why in God's name should a maverick billionaire from the gritty and mean streets of Chicago, who was abandoned by his unwed Jewish mother, do that? Dewey. Because Katy Perry says so. Kick it, TR. TR. Turning up their Tivoli Andiamo portable speaker to maximum volume and cueing the YouTube version of the video roar. Yo, Larry, listen to this. To be continued. End of the recording. Thank you for listening. This is Bradley Naranch, the author of Wizard of Ur. I will be recording the next part tomorrow.